Hey, 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 up here, up here. Focus, focus, up here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. How's your day going? It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day out here. So, I've been talking a lot about inspiration as of late the last few days, and I've been thinking about it quite a bit, and I stumbled upon something today while I was at work out and about and driving. And don't feel sorry or apologize for bettering yourself, especially if you're reinventing yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. And what I mean by that is if you're being active early in the morning and going to the gym. Part of me earlier in the week, over the last 2 weeks, actually, I've been overthinking it quite a bit. I've said it in many videos before that I've become an early riser. I used to be up between 5 and 6 and in the gym, and then for a little bit I was up at 4 and in the gym by 5. And over the past week or so, I've found myself being up at 3 and being in the gym by 4. And a couple days I felt bad. I kind of felt guilty. And, the more I thought about it, I even asked my wife. And she's embarked on her own wellness journey that I'm so very happy and proud of her for. And she said, you're definitely overthinking it. You're actually not crazy. You're aligned with that time of the morning. And she said back in the day, a job that she used to work when her kids were little and growing up, she was in the gym at 4 a.m. She'd be up at 3 in the morning and be at the gym by 4, do her workout, and then go to work. And she said, "You got to think you're getting older, so it's obviously working for you. You don't have to feel bad about going to the gym at 4 in the morning." And the more I've thought about it and the more I've gone, there's a lot of people. It's not overly packed, but there's quite a few people, younger people, people my age in the 40s, and even some older guys and females that are in there bright and early. And that is really what inspired me to, chime in today. And I broke that fear of being stuck in my own head of, you know, am I really being true to myself by being up this damn early, or am I just crazy? And it goes all to what I've said in previous videos earlier in the week. That's God's hour. And yes, I just learned the meaning and did a little bit of research about that. And I feel with all my heart, as of recently, last few months, last couple of weeks, the last week, that I am completely aligned with the universe and the cosmos. And I do feel closer to God at that hour. I feel good. I feel up, energized, like the old saying, bright eyed and bushy tailed. And there's a lot of people like that. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one out there that feels that way and takes their health and well-being to heart. They take action and they're out there and they're doing it no matter what their schedule is. A lot of people like myself sometimes, they're there early in the morning getting their grind on, and then they're going straight to work. I used to do that for a little bit too, but now I've given myself enough time that I'm still home early enough in the morning to see my wife in the morning, see my grandson, spend a little bit of time with him, do a little bit of content, do a little bit of reading, and that's inspirational all in its own. I don't know if you guys would agree and feel the same way, and you have the right to your opinion anyways. But I guess the point of the story is you can find inspiration everywhere. It could be people, it could be places, it could be things, it could be nature, it could be busting your ass at 4 a.m. in the gym. And there's a lot of people that I see at the gym personally that, they're there at the same time that I am for the same reason. And, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of them. Quite a few of them we speak on a regular basis. Even people around the world that are doing the same thing. You see all over social media. So if that's you, we are a like-minded community. Obviously, gym life, the gym world, gym rats. Come together, stay united, keep motivating and inspiring each other. We're getting into springtime, so the weather's going to be lovely all the way across the board. People can get out and get active. If you don't want to go to the gym, there's plenty of things that you can do. Take a brisk walk, take your animal for a walk, anything under the sun. If you're an early riser, we're blessed, and I am grateful for the fact that by the time I get out of the gym, 6 out of 7 days, I'm blessed to see the daylight, the sunrise. And most of the time, I'm even more blessed to see the sunset. So it's a full circle moment, and that's part of the positivity and the positive energy, that frequency that you're on. If you're like me, and I am almost 100%, 110% right on this, spot on, that there are a lot of us, we just don't know how to connect with each other. So without further ado, leave me a comment, send me a DM across my social media accounts, scroll through my content, give me a follow. Enjoy your Friday night. Be safe if you're going out and about. Be responsible. Have a peaceful and blessed rest of your evening and night. We're going to do it early tomorrow morning. Gym rats like myself, if you are up and early in the gym at 4 a.m., hashtag me, Mr. Inked Bearded. Leave me a mention. I'll do the same for you. Have a blessed, peaceful night.